Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Fitness Philosopher podcast. My name is Tom Alexander, and I sit across the console here from the Fitness Philosopher himself. It is Adam Bricker. Adam, welcome.
Thanks, Tom. That is me, the Fitness Philosopher. I'm so happy to be here with you.
Hey, it's great. This is fun because we really get to delve into territory here that perhaps a lot of people might have some level of familiarity with, but they really don't know how what you can offer, the Fitness Philosopher offers, that can truly change their lives once and for all.
I'm revolutionizing the entire fitness industry. So yes, revolutionizing one person's life, I do it all the time.
And one at a time. It's very hands-on, it's very person to person, and I think what you're creating here is amazing. Let me just say, I think I can speak for a lot of people who have tried many life-changing exercises, if you will. It could be a diet and exercise in combination with, together, sometimes independently. They try other methods of trying to lose weight. And you know what? Hey, guess what? It works for a while. It only works for a while, right? It's like, hey, look at me. I got on this scale. I'm 2 pounds lighter. Amazing. This is great. And then 6 months later, they're back to their old habits. And I think the key word here is habits. We've all learned them. We learned them from our parents, our loved ones. This is how we address food, maybe, or this is how we approach our fitness in life, or whatever it is. You tell me. You take it from here. What is it about what you offer makes things so different?
Well, Tom, the most important thing to understand is that most people have a misconception of what a habit is. Now, a habit is one of the most powerful tools a human being has to live their life easier. However, especially in America, they're not really used properly. Most people don't know why they have the habits that they have, why they've been ingrained. So a habit comes from a belief that's deep inside your head. That's why the Fitness Philosopher works with habits, because we work with beliefs. But when you engage in a diet, you try to change your actions. You don't change your beliefs. And that's why whenever somebody loses weight, they tend to go back with it because they didn't change their belief.
Right. And that's really, I can vouch for that. I've been there, done that. I've lived in South Florida for just a little more than 20 years now. And when I came down here, I made it my mission to lose weight. And I got myself in really good shape. And I worked out a lot. And I ate right and felt really good. And then you know what? I got down here and I started to fall into, I guess, some old bad habits. And there you go. And it's been an ongoing crusade ever since.
So part of the revolutionizing that I'm doing in the way we think about things is there is no such thing as a bad habit. There is no such thing as a good habit, okay? And I can't stress this enough. This is one of the most basic parts of the fitness philosophy.
Yeah.
There's just habits. Habits are the way we act without thinking, okay?
Right.
And they're based on our beliefs. When I work with people, if we just change their beliefs, their habits change.
Right.
So when I can get them to understand, to drop all the judgment, don't beat yourself up anymore. It's either a habit you would prefer to keep or a habit you would prefer to get rid of. And based on one of those two categories, we can work on them and eliminate them very quickly.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I got to say, I've never thought of it that way, that habits are almost inert. They are what they are. They're not necessarily good or bad, the way you're describing them. And they just, I think you asked me one time, do you have any desire to smoke? And I've never been a smoker, save the occasional cigar at a poker game. I've never really been a cigarette smoker or anything like that. So I don't have this desire to really get out there and go buy a pack of cigarettes. And I think what you're saying is, these are just habits that we've sort of just acquired along the years, right? And now all it is just a matter of turning off the ones we don't want.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the main problem here is, especially for people who grew up in America, the public school system doesn't teach children how to think. it tells them what to think. And it served our country extremely well, especially when we were dominating the world in the Industrial Revolution. And we were making a lot of factory workers. It was great, but we have people who do what they're told or struggle to do something different.
Right.
So what I do is I actually teach people how to think, how to be very deliberate, and how to create whatever habit they prefer to have.
Right. That's amazing. Give us an example. Take us through just something that someone might, learn from you just at the outset. Just a little small exercise that we can all sort of benefit from.
So one of the most important things I do is I teach people how to eat deliberately. Most of my clients who come in the range from 30 to 70 pounds overweight are only overweight because they ate too much versus how much they expended in exercise. And it's pretty simple. It's just stored energy. So when they sit down at the table, they don't think about eating. They just eat. That's their habit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I teach them how to observe how they eat, to understand what their eating style is, and that we retrain them how to eat. And just one thing, just chewing your food more. If you're swallowing your food in chunks, you're taxing your digestive system more. It takes longer to digest your food. You're using more stomach acid, so you're getting less nutrition. You don't sleep as well because you do a lot of digestion when we're sleeping. Just chewing your food for twice as long or 3 times as long creates such a difference in people's lives without changing a single thing that they eat.
Wow, that's interesting. It's funny. I made and I'll share this observation I made, and love to get your thoughts on it. There's this new trend. I don't know how new it is, but it's a trend where people walk into a place and they sort of custom order. I mean, as opposed to going and sitting down and ordering off a menu where the food is sort of predetermined. Okay, you're having this and this is what's in it. Now you go to a place where you can you see this array of food. And you can pick and choose what you want on your, say, pizza or whatever it might be. And I think my observation is, and I watch people and I even observe myself and look and say, okay, you know what? It's really up to me at this moment. They didn't predetermine what's going on.
Yep.
I'm going to pick this, I'm going to pick that. And I really have the choice in that moment to say, yay or nay. I want this, I don't want this. Oh, can I make the healthier choice? What is it? And I think that's very interesting in a sense that with that kind of consumption or option that we have to consume food, it gives us a chance to make the right choice versus letting the restaurant determine what you're going to eat.
And it's incredible. That's a great example. And these really show up a lot in salad bar places and in vegetarian restaurants.
Yes.
And I love eating this way. And what you pick is going to either be in alignment with your personal fitness philosophy or out of alignment. And you said the word healthy. Do I make the healthy choice? And the truth is food isn't healthy. It's either nutritious or not. Okay.
Right.
So it's either nutritious or not. And if you eat enough nutritious food, you have the opportunity to be healthy. If you eat non-nutritious food like aforementioned pizza, there's a chance that you will lose some of your healthiness. But yes, the choices we make are going to be either in alignment with it, or here's what I watch my people say before they're working with me. Okay, I'll get that instead.
Right. Yeah.
You know what? Forget that. I'm getting double cheese or whatever it is.
Right.
I wake them up to that moment. Now they're saying, I'd rather make my taste buds happy than be healthy.
Right.
Okay, and that's in perfect alignment with their personal fitness philosophy.
Yes.
Okay, in order for them to order something that you call healthy, they would need something called willpower. Okay, the personal fitness philosophy program eliminates the need for willpower.
Eliminating the need for willpower.
So
talk about that.
It's so simple. It's philosophy 101, and I'm going back to the cigarette example you used.
Yeah.
And the reason I use the cigarette example is it's easy to understand, and everybody listening who's concerned about being healthy and fitness has different concerns. But on the smoking part, if you believe in your brain that you're a smoker and you smoke, you are in alignment.
Right.
Simple.
Right.
You believe you smoke, you're in alignment. If you believe you're not a smoker and you don't smoke, you're in alignment. And for those of you listening, if you don't smoke, Think, how much willpower does it take you not to smoke? Tom, it takes me absolutely zero willpower to not light a cigarette.
Right.
It takes you absolutely zero willpower to not light a cigarette. No willpower needed.
Right.
Now, here's where people get stumbled up. If you believe in your brain that you're a smoker and that you don't smoke, so you're like, oh, all right, I smoke, I want to quit, so I'm not smoking, now you're out of alignment. That causes stress, it causes anxiety, it causes pain. Okay, so how long can you endure the willpower of not smoking?
Right.
That's why there's so many failed attempts for people to quit smoking.
Right.
The same exact thing for food. If you say, I'm not going to eat pizza, but you believe in your mind you love pizza, now you're out of alignment. And you'll use willpower not to eat pizza again and again and again until your willpower breaks down and you don't just eat pizza, you eat 4 or 5 slices or you eat the whole pie, because I know you and I know me, we've both eaten the whole pie before.
Oh, sure. No, absolutely. And, yeah, and the willpower goes right down the tubes. And you're saying that willpower is not needed here. This is a whole other approach.
The only thing willpower is, the only thing we need as a human to use willpower for is to act in a way that is not in alignment with our beliefs.
Right.
And that's what a diet is. A diet asks you to act like you're not in alignment with your belief. You've heard it. Everybody's listening's heard it. It's not a food change. It's a lifestyle change.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay? It's a belief change. If you can change your beliefs, your lifestyle will change automatically.
Yeah.
I'll continue my conversation with Adam Bricker shortly. Coming up next, freedom to focus. But first, these words.
Sparky the Fire Dog here. Protect your family from fire. Make sure your home has smoke alarms in every bedroom, outside your sleeping areas, and on every level of your home, even your basement. For games and activities, go to sparky.org.
We want to keep you, your family, and your community safer from fire. This message brought to you by the National Fire Protection Association and your local fire department. Visit sparky.org.
You're listening to Freedom to Focus with Adam Bricker.
Hello everyone, Adam Bricker here, the Fitness Philosopher, and it's my pleasure to have your attention today as we focus on the most powerful tool that we deliver, the development of a personal fitness philosophy. Yes, it blows away doing a diet, it blows away just a fitness program. And when you put it all together, what I came to understand is that everybody has a personal fitness philosophy. They're just out of touch with what it is. What happens is as we grow up, we have different ways that parents, teachers, coaches, grandparents, aunts, uncles taught us how to eat, things we observed, and they become our habits. And they're based on beliefs that sit in an area of our brain called the subconscious. And I don't want to get too technical on you right here. I just want to make it really simple. When you go on a diet, you are going in the opposite direction of what your beliefs are. You need to, because your beliefs are creating the actual body that you have. So if you just take a second and focus with me, whatever physical condition you're in right now is a product of what I call your personal fitness philosophy. If you're familiar with those people who eat all they want and never gain weight, that's a product of their personal fitness philosophy. And what happens is we go on a diet, we put ourselves out of alignment with our personal fitness philosophy. You might have heard the term yo-yo diet. And what a yo-yo diet is people use something called willpower. And the willpower goes absolutely against everything that their personal fitness philosophy is about. Some people can stick with willpower enough to lose weight, but most gain it back because they didn't go deep enough to change their beliefs. And it's these inner beliefs that we were ingrained with a child that you and I will work on when you engage with the fitness philosopher. And it works like this. We'll use a simple process of self-observation. That's just watching how you eat consciously. We'll deliberately focus on what you're doing, and this will reveal to us what your actual personal fitness philosophy is. Trust me when I tell you, you didn't create it. If you have a body that doesn't look the way you want to, your personal fitness philosophy was created without your approval. We'll teach you how to take ownership of it and then change it. That means you'll end up losing weight, you'll end up feeling better, you'll end up being stronger, and all of it will be done easily and without willpower. The development of your own personal fitness philosophy flies in the face of convention of the weight loss industry. As a matter of fact, you won't even need a scale. You won't even need to check in with your own fitness. Everybody around you will notice. So when you engage with the Fitness Philosopher in our program, you'll be developing a personal fitness philosophy. I know I'm saying it so many times here, but I can't tell you anything that's more important than taking control of your own brain and how it works towards food. What you decide to eat, how you eat, when you eat, how you exercise, and even adding in practices like meditation so that you can feel happy. And I can't tell you how important it is to feel happy. One of the chapters of my book is just how to feel happy. It doesn't have anything to do with the outside world. It's all internal. So as the fitness philosopher, I'd like to bring you happiness. I'd like to bring you joy. I'd like to help you get to your personal fitness level, the desires you want, without any willpower, without any strain. Will it be work? It will definitely be work, but it'll all be worthwhile. So if you'd like to engage in a 90-day program that revolutionizes your life, revolutionizes the way you feel, and liberates you from the habits that hold you back, join with the Fitness Philosopher and create your own personal fitness philosophy. We look forward to hearing from you, and we look forward to working with you together and changing the entire philosophy of fitness across America. I'm Adam Bricker, the Fitness Philosopher, and I thank you for your focus.
Now, I've known you for, I guess it's got to be maybe 14, 15 years now. I've known you for a long time. And when we met, you were the same person that I know today in terms of a friendly, good-spirited guy, but you were a larger individual. You were slightly larger, maybe a lot larger than you are today. You look amazing. And I kind of still look the same, working on it. But no, all kidding aside, you really do look amazing, and it's evidenced by what you've done here with this. Now, I want people to know where they can learn more, where they can go, what do they have to do to connect with the Fitness Philosopher.
Well, they have this thing out there now called the internet, and it's probably here to stay.
I think you're right. You mean this internet thing isn't just a phase?
Back when we were running the radio station, it was brand new. But now I have a website. It's called During Fitness, and that's DURING Fitness. And it goes like this. For all the diets and the fitness programs out there, they entice you with the before pictures.
Yes.
And they seduce you with the after pictures.
Right.
But all transformation takes place during the process. So everything with the Fitness Philosopher is during, so that's why I'm duringfitness.com.
So it is the journey.
It is absolutely the journey.
Yeah.
And when you start the journey, you have to set the game up to win.
Right.
Okay? You don't go to the major leagues without practicing.
That's
right. So the Fitness Philosopher has a very specific program that helps people go through ready, set, go, which is missed in most diets.
That's great. One more time, the website.
Website for the Fitness Philosopher is duringfitness.com.
And they can contact you there, or they can contact the team there?
Yeah, absolutely. We have email. We have forms. Absolutely.
All right, wonderful. So there you go, the Fitness Philosopher. This is podcast number 1.
Woohoo!
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, we pulled it off. Hopefully the first of many. And folks, really, honestly, sitting right across from Adam Bricker, the Fitness Philosopher, I can vouch for the whole philosophy itself. This works. He's Adam Bricker, the Fitness Philosopher. This is the Fitness Philosopher Podcast. My name is Tom Alexander. We'll see you next time. Thanks for listening, everyone.